We are following some breaking news as we come on the air at noon. A juror seated in the Synagogue shooting trial is excused. Let's get right out to our Andy Sheehan. He's live outside the federal courthouse this afternoon. Andy.
Well, this trial has entered a very difficult phase for the jury and family members. Photos and descriptions of the autopsies of the victims. At the onset of the trial, the government warned the jury it would be difficult to endure, that they would be shown both in words and in photographic evidence the extent of the violence perpetrated on the victims. This morning, forensic pathologist Ashton Ennis took the stand and began describing autopsies he performed that day at the Allegheny County Medical Examiner's office on 4 of the 11 fatal victims of the attack. All or most of the victims were killed at close range with the gunman's AR-15, a high-powered military-style rifle. Ashton told the jury rifle wounds are much more destructive than pistol wounds. Neither the defendant nor the jury reacted when the court displayed pictures of one of the victims shot multiple times, including a gunshot wound to the head. Rifle shots to the head are very devastating, Ashton testified. With rifle wounds, the bullet moves more quickly with much more energy. It's a much more destructive wound. Though difficult to see, the prosecution believes it is necessary to show the damage inflicted by this weapon on defenseless victims and is presenting photographic evidence over the objections of the defense, which said it could prejudice the jury. Judge Robert Colville told the jury they were, quote, not to let these photos stir up your emotions and prejudice the defendant, Robert Bowers. Earlier in the day, the jury heard from Andrew Miller, one of the SWAT officers who engaged in a shootout with the defendant, who later surrendered to police and stated the reason for the attack. He said he had to do it, Miller testified. Jews are the children of Satan. They're murdering our children. Now, thus far, the prosecution has gone through 4 of the 11 autopsies of the victims, and it appears that they will be going through all 11 today, a very long and difficult day for everyone involved. Reporting live at the U.S. Courthouse downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.
And a reminder for you, there are resources in place for anyone who may be experiencing trauma from this trial. You can call the Pittsburgh Crisis Hotline at 1-888-7-YOU-CAN or contact the 1027 Healing Partnership. And a reminder that all of those services and resources are free of charge.